Yes. See, in final company account now, let us discuss problem number 4. Problem number 4 we'll discuss. See this. Following adjustments must be considered before preparing the profit and loss account and balance sheet. So there are certain adjustments are given in the problem. One by one we have to discuss that adjustment. See this. First one, stock as on 31st 3 2015, that is 73,200. So this stock is closing stock. So closing stock we know that is whatever the adjustment items, two times it has to appear. So one, changes in inventory. Changes in inventory, working note number 26. From opening stock you have to deduct this one. Then one more thing, in balance sheet working note, that is working note number 17, there you have to show this closing stock total. Second adjustment is outstanding expenses. Outstanding expenses, there are two categories here. There are two types of expenses they have given. One is manufacturing expenses, 45,000. Second one is wages, that is 3,000. So manufacturing expenses is other expenses. So you have to consider this outstanding expenses under working note number 30, that is you have to add to the manufacturing expenses. Then one more thing, you have to show this manufacturing expenses in working note number 9, that is other current liability. So there also you have to show. And wages you know it is employee benefit expenses. Wages, employee benefit expenses, so it is working note number 27. To the wages you have to add outstanding expenses. Then this outstanding wages you have to show in working note number 9, that is other current liability. So that is about this adjustment number 2. Next, interest accrued on securities 200. So interest accrued on security is other income. So let us assume that it is other income. Other income working note number 23, there you have to add this accrued information. It is nothing but outstanding interest you have to add. Then you can show this interest accrued on security, that is under other current asset. Now you have to show under other current asset, that is working note number 21. There you have to show this information. One is working note number 23, and second time you have to show in working note number 21, interest accrued on securities. Yes, next thing you have to see here, see this, general charges prepaid. General charges prepaid, again it is paid in advance. Charges paid in advance for the next year. This information you have to deduct from general charges. General charges are other expenses. So it is working note number 30. From general charges you have to deduct this information. And prepaid general charges, where it will come? Prepaid general charges, can you tell me? Prepaid general charge, where it will appear? Can you tell me now? Yes, where it will come? It is other current asset. Other current asset, working note number 21. There you have to show this prepaid general charges. Yes. So after this, if you see, there is a provide depreciation on building 2%. So building fixed asset we know, but depreciation you have to show in working note number 29. That is depreciation and amortization expenses. Then from building under working note number 11, you have to deduct this depreciation. Similarly, plant and machinery, you have to do the same thing, that is 29 and 11 deduction. Furniture also fixed asset, 29 you have to show depreciation and 11 you have to show the deduction. Then motor vehicle also you have to do the same thing. Then next thing, the director proposed dividend at 20%. So now proposed dividend information is given. Where this information will come? Can you tell me now where this information will appear? Proposed dividend. One is working note number 2. One is working note number 2, that is general reserves and surplus. There under profit and loss account you have to deduct this information because dividends are paid out of profit. So one there you can show, and one more thing, it is other current liability. So proposed dividend working note number 9, there also you can show this information. Then provide taxation at 60% of net profit. So first thing we have to determine net profit. Net profit is nothing but profit prior to exceptional item and taxes. Profit prior to exceptional item and taxes are nothing but total revenue minus total expenses. Once you get profit prior to exceptional item, from that you can take 60% deduction, that is provision for taxation. One is P&L adjustment, second one short term provision. Working note number 10, there you have to show the this one, provision for taxation. Next, yes, only 7 adjustments are given. So after seeing the adjustment, we have to see the trail balance one by one. One by one, trail balance information we have to discuss now. See this. First one, stock. Stock on 1/4/2014. It is a opening stock. It is given within the trail balance. Whatever given in the trail balance has to appear only once. So stock you can show in working note number 26, that is changes in inventory. Next, purchases. Purchases is purchase of stock in trade. That is working note number 25. Then manufacturing expenses, that is other expense, working note number 30. Salaries and wages. Salaries and wages, it is employee benefit expenses. Employee benefit expense, working note number 27. There you have to show this information. General charges, working note number 30, other expense. Director fee, working note number 30, other expense. Dividend for the previous year given in the trail balance. What you will do here? It is working note number 2. Working note number 2, general reserves and surplus. So under profit and loss account, you have to deduct this information. So now let us discuss few more items. Building, that is fixed asset, working note number 11. Plant and machinery, again fixed asset, working note number 11. Furniture, fixed asset, working note number 11. Motor vehicle, again fixed asset, working note number 11. What about stores and spare parts? So it is unused goods. It is there at the end of the financial year in concern. So this spare part we will assume as a closing stock. So closing stock, where you will write the information under inventory. So inventory is working note number 17. There you have to show this information. Then bills receivable, other current asset. Other current asset, working note number 21. What about book debt? It is related to the debtor. Book debt is related to the debtor. So you have to show this information under trade receivable. Trade receivable, working note number 18. There you have to show this information. Now let us discuss investment. Investment, it is a non-current investment. So it is working note number 12. Cash at bank, that is cash and cash equivalent, working note number 19. There you have to show this information. Share capital, working note number 1. Share capital, working note number 1, directly given. We can write that information. Then trade creditor. Trade creditor, it is where you will show this trade creditor. Can you tell me? Can you tell me the working note for trade creditor? Whether it is working note number 8? Can you tell me whether trade creditor is working note number 8? Whether it is a bills payable? Can you tell me now? Where you will write the total debtor? where you will write the total debtor. Total debtor you show under trade receivable. So trade creditor you can show under trade payable. Trade payable, there you can show the information. So now let us see the next one. Sales. Sales is revenue from operation, working note number 22. Then profit and loss account, working note number 2. See, we were discussing this problem number 4. Then next thing is about interest. Interest credit balance. Interest credit balance, so it is other income. Other income, working note number 23. So there you have to show that information. Pension fund. So can you tell me where pension fund will come? It is long term provision. Long term provision, working note number 6. There you have to show this pension fund. Then excess provision of taxation of earlier year, that is 17,000 credit balance. So what you will do, you have to add this information to the profit and loss account, working note number 2. There you have to show this information. Now let us see the next one. Dividend equalization fund, any type of fund, working note number 2. General reserves and surplus. What about unclaimed dividend? Unclaimed dividend, other current liability, working note number 9. What about deposit? Deposit credit balance given. So credit balance of deposit means it is a long term borrowing. So it is working note number 3. There you have to show the information. So now we have discussed all the items whatever given in the trail balance, and also we have discussed about the adjustment. So now first step here, to do the notes to P&L account. Notes to P&L account, that is there are 9 notes, 22 to 30. 22 to 30 you have to do, and after that step number 2 you have to prepare the format of profit and loss account. Later step number 3 you have to prepare the notes to balance sheet. Final step, step number 4, you have to prepare the vertical form of balance sheet. So now first step we'll see now, note number 22. So these are the notes to statement of profit and loss account. First information, that is note number 22, is revenue from operation. So where revenue from operation information is given in the question, only sales information is given. See this sales credit side information, that is 11 lakh 10,000. So directly you can write that information under revenue from operation. Note number 22 is over. Next, note number 23, other income. So now other income, you have to find credit balance of interest. Where credit balance of interest given in the trail balance. See this interest balance is 2,600. 2,600 is given inside the trail balance, but there is an adjustment. See the adjustment. What is the adjustment here? Interest accrued on securities, that is 200. So what you will do? You will add that outstanding interest or interest accrued on securities to the interest given in the trail balance. So now final interest total, that is 2,600 plus 200, that is 2,800. What about working note number 24? Here working note number 24, raw material, that is not there, not given, that is why it is a nil. Working note number 24, if you see here, we have taken nil amount. Next, working note number 25, it is purchases of stock in trade. So here you can write purchases return, and any other adjustment related to the purchases. But in this question only purchases debit balance is given, that is 8 lakh 10,000. So you can show that amount. So see this purchases 8 lakh 10,000. Note number 25 is over. Now note number 26 we have to see, that is changes in inventory. So under changes in inventory, first thing we want is opening stock. So first you have to see the question where opening stock information is given. See this first point under trail balance, that is stock on 1/4/2014 51,000. So this is the opening stock. You have to write that information, and from that you have to deduct closing stock. Where closing stock information is given, it is given in the adjustment first statement, that is stock as on 31st 3 2015, that is 73,200. So you have to deduct this information from opening stock. But you can see here opening stock as a lesser balance than if you compare to the closing stock. Closing stock has more balance than the opening stock. So in this case, there will be the negative balance. Negative balance, that amount is 22,200 minus balance. So same balance you have to show in the statement of profit and loss account. Yes. So now note number 26 is over. So now note number 27 regarding employee benefit expenses. In this question they have given one information, that is salary and wages. So now let us see that information. First we'll see that information where they have mentioned, see this, salaries and wages 26,400 given in the trail balance. So first you have to write that information we have written. Then outstanding wages information is given in the adjustment. So let us see the adjustment. They said outstanding expenses wages 3,000. So that is nothing but outstanding wages. You have to add to the wages. So we have added. So final total of salary and wages now 26,400 plus 3,000, that is 29,400. Note number 27 is over now. Next thing we have to see note number 28 regarding finance cost. Whether finance cost is given in this question. Can you tell me whether finance cost information is given here? Can you tell me whether debenture information is given? Debenture interest information. It is not there. Debenture interest information is not there. Interest on bank loan, whether it is given? No, that is also not given. Then bank charges, that information is also not there. So our finance cost information, note number 28, that is a nil. So now note number 29, you know, that is depreciation and amortization expenses. So now first thing you have to see the adjustment. They said depreciation on several things. See this. Provide depreciation on building 2%. Plant and machinery 10%. Furniture 10%. Motor vehicle 20%. So what you can do, you can identify where these items are given in the trail balance. First, where building is given. So you have to search for building. Say this building 1,01,000. So on 1,01,000, what is the percentage of depreciation? 2%. So to take 2% and write the amount in working note number 29. Similarly, there is the next one. What is that? Plant and machinery. See that plant and machinery 10% you have to take. Then similarly you have to take 10% for furniture. Then for motor vehicle you have to take 20%. So now let us see that working note. Working note number 29, depreciation and amortization expenses. So here you see depreciation. First one, depreciation on building you have to write only depreciation amount, because it is given in the adjustment. Even if it is given in the trail balance also, you can show the amount here. But since it is given in the adjustment depreciation, you have to deduct this amount from fixed asset, that is working note number 11. So extra one work you have to do. So building 1,01,000 into 2%, that is 2020. Then plant and machinery, where plant and machinery balance is given. See this 70,400 is plant and machinery, take 10%. Similarly furniture 10,200, take 10%. So what is this 10% depreciation rate? Then on motor vehicle they said 20%. So what is a motor vehicle balance? Motor vehicle amount, that is 40,800. So 40,800 into 20% if you do, you will get 8,160. But now we want total depreciation amount. So what is the total depreciation amount here? 2020 building, 7,040 plant and machinery, 1,020 furniture, 8,160 motor vehicle. Total is 18,240. Whether there is a amortization expenses information given in the problem. So here amortization expenses information they have not mentioned. Why? Because you see, if they have given in the adjustment like written off information, discount on issue of debenture written off, then you have to consider that information. If technical know-how written off, or for that matter anything written off, comes under amortization expenses. But in this question they have not given, that is why nil. So our working note number 29, final total, that is 18,240. Next, last working note of profit and loss account is other expenses. See this, under other expenses, first thing we have to write manufacturing expenses. So manufacturing expenses, where it is given. See this, in the trail balance they have mentioned 1,80,000. So you have to consider that information. So to that manufacturing expenses, there is some adjustment. What is that adjustment? Outstanding manufacturing expenses 45,000 they have said. So that you have to include, that you have to add to the manufacturing expenses information. So we have added outstanding manufacturing expenses, that is 45,000. Now total manufacturing expenses is 2,25,000. Next thing is about general charges. General charges, if you see in the trail balance, they have mentioned general charges information, that is 11,000. But again, there is an adjustment for general charges. There is a prepaid general charges. That means general charges paid in advance for the next year included in this particular year, that is 1,660. So this 1,660, whether you have to add or deduct, can you tell me? Whether prepaid charges you have to add or deduct. Outstanding expenses you are adding, then prepaid expenses, what you are going to do? Whether add or deduct? Tell me. Yes, Amrita is saying deduction. So that is the correct answer. Why we are deducting the prepaid expenses? Because that expenses doesn't belong to this particular financial year. That is why we have to deduct that information. So we will deduct that from general charges. See this. Now general charges 11,000. From that less prepaid, that is 1,660. So now final general charges, that is 9,340. But we want other expenses total. Other expenses total is manufacturing expenses final total, that is 2,25,000, plus general charges final total 9,340, and there is one director fee information is given. So that is director fee debit balance. So that is other expenses. So where that information given, we have to see in the trail balance director fee. See this 400. So that is other expenses you have to write, and then make the final total. Final total of other expense now 2,34,740. Note number 30 is over. So now we prepared the working notes for profit and loss account statement. That is from working note number 22 to working note number 30. After this, we have to follow the step number 2. That is preparation of statement of profit and loss statement. So how to prepare that statement? You know now, in order to get total revenue, you want two information. One is revenue from operation information you want. Then the second thing you need here is other income information. If you have these two information, then it is very easily you can calculate total revenue information. Then next thing we want here is total expenses information. Total expenses information starts from working note number 24 till working note number 30. So working note number 24 to 30, you have to write all the things and you have to make one total. Then you will get total expenses information. Then we want a profit. We want a profit or a net profit. How to get total revenue answer minus total expenses answer. You will get profit. From that you have to deduct certain items like exceptional item if there is any, and if there is any tax expenses you have to deduct. Finally you will get profit for the period, and that profit for the period you have to show in working note number 2. Working note number 2, under general reserves and surplus, after balance brought forward, profit and loss account brought forward, you have to add this profit for the period. Yes. So now let us see the format now. See this statement of a profit and loss account, particular note number and amount. So these three columns are generally there. So one by one you have to write all the information, all the headings you have to write. First one, revenue from operation, that is working note number 22. So this you can see the working note in order to get the amount. See this, you can see the working note and just write the final amount, that is 11 lakh 10,000. So write 11 lakh 10,000 in the amount column. Then other income, if you see other income, there is interest and there is interest accrued. We want final total. That final total you can get if you see the working note, that is 2,800. So now total revenue is 22 plus 23. If you add both the information, you will get total revenue. That is 11 lakh 12,800. Next, from total revenue, you have to deduct expenses. So under expenses, there are 7 working notes. First one, cost of material consumed. Cost of material consumed, that is note number 24. Note number 24 here, nil. Note number 24, you see, it is nil, not there. Then purchases of stock in a trade, that is note number 25, only purchase information. So you can see the note number 25. See this, you have to see the note number 25, only purchase information, 8 lakh 10,000. So same amount you are going to write here, 8 lakh 10,000. Changes in inventory, that is note number 26, opening stock minus closing stock. So there is a negative balance, this we have already discussed. So negative minus 22,200 you have to write. Then employee benefit expenses. Employee benefit expenses, that is a note number 27, that is 29,400. 29,400, that is wages and salaries are there plus outstanding expenses. Let us see that working note final total. See this, 29,400. So same information we have written here. Then finance cost. Finance cost, note number 28, here nil, no information. Then depreciation and amortization expenses, note number 29, there are 4 depreciation. Depreciation on building, depreciation on machinery, depreciation on furniture, and depreciation on motor vehicle. So if you add all these things, you will get the depreciation total, or else what you can do, you can see the working note number 29. See this total 18,240. So this 18,240 you have to write here under note number 29. Next, other expenses, working note number 30, final total. Final total, that is 2,34,740. Same information you have to enter here. Now we want total expenses amount. So how to get total expenses amount? From working note number 24 till working note number 30, you have to add all the information. Say this now, 8 lakh 10,000, but here there is negative balance. For changes in inventory, there is a negative balance. What you can do? This you will keep aside. First you will add all the positive balance, and from the positive balance you will deduct the negative balance. So now 8 lakh 10,000 plus 29,400 plus 18,240 plus 2 lakh 34,740 minus 22,200. If you do, you will get total expenses as 10,70,180. So this is our total expenses. So now next thing we want is profit before exceptional items and tax. So how to get profit before exceptional item and tax? Total revenue answer. This is our total revenue. This answer, that is 11 lakh 12,800 minus total expenses answer. Total expenses answer 10 lakh 70,180. If you do, difference amount will be profit. So this profit is nothing but it is a net profit, that is 42,620. So once you get net profit, then we have to deduct certain things that we have already discussed. But here, provision for taxation amount is not given. Amount is not given. Instead of that, they said on net profit there is certain percentage that we have to see the question. So if you see the question here, provide for taxation 60% of net profit. So now first thing we want net profit. So that net profit answer we got now. Just now we got the net profit answer. So what is our net profit? 42,620 is our net profit. So less exceptional item and tax, provision for taxation 60% of net profit means on net profit you take 60%. 42,620 into 60%, if you do, you will get final this one provision for taxation total, that is 25,572. So this 25,572 one more time you have to show. Why? Because it is adjustment item in note number 10, that is short term provision. There you can show this 25,572. But here we want final answer, that is profit for the period. How to get profit for the period? Profit answer, that is net profit answer 42,620 minus provision for taxation, that is 25,572. If you deduct, you will get a profit for the period, that is 17,048. So this is how you are going to solve this statement of profit and loss account. Yes, now tell me whether there is any doubt regarding this one. Yes, can you tell me? If there is any doubt, you can ask me now. Yes, tell me. Do you have any doubt?